Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB. Drive away with a loan that fits you. Get up to 100% financing and 10 years to repay on a new or used car. Plus, get a pre-approved credit card. So rev up and get in gear with the Simply Smarter car loan. Call or visit us or go to acbonline.com for more.
ACB Caribbean. Simply Smarter Banking.
Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB. Drive away with a loan that fits you. Get up to 100% financing and 10 years to repay on a new or used car. Plus, get a pre-approved credit card. So rev up and get in gear with the Simply Smarter car loan. Call or visit us or go to acbonline.com for more.
ACB Caribbean. Simply Smarter Banking.
Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB. Drive away with a loan that fits you. Get up to 100% financing and 10 years to repay on a new or used car. Plus, get a pre-approved credit card. So rev up and get in gear with the Simply Smarter car loan. Call or visit us or go to acbonline.com for more.
ACB Caribbean. Simply Smarter Banking.
Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB. Drive away with a loan that fits you. Get up to 100% financing and 10 years. Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB. Drive away with a loan that fits you. Get up to 100% financing and 10 years to repay on a new or used car. Plus, get a pre-approved credit card. So rev up and get in gear with the Simply Smarter car loan. Call or visit us or go to acbonline.com for more.
ACB Caribbean. Simply Smarter Banking.
Jingle your keys and get in gear. Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB. Drive away with a loan that fits you. Get up to 100% financing and 10 years to repay on a new or used car. Plus, get a pre-approved credit card. So rev up and get in gear with the Simply Smarter car loan. Call or visit us or go to acbonline.com for more.
ACB Caribbean. Simply smarter banking.
Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB. Drive away with a
Happy Saturday. Welcome to Sports with Mandela. As usual, we start with a quote. Those who keep learning will keep rising in life. Good morning, Daddy. What's up?
Good morning, man. Pretty goodish, except very disappointed. You know, can't imagine I was supposed to have some guests and then I'll show up. Yeah, can't tell me not to you can't do the nonsense way now. If we can do something, keep telling you, this show is about sports. And then Antigua, we have football, cricket bars, where I can call anybody. Can't expect a joke, man, waste our time.
I will start out saying, but in life, you have challenges. And what about challenges for me? I love challenges because it's an opportunity to make things different.
No, what I was saying
So that's how I look at challenges.
If you have challenges, call out early till you got challenges. Not at the time the show start. You know, so I don't have a problem. Everybody got challenges. I don't have a problem with that. But call early so you can't make it. So we can organize something different.
Frankie, morning, Frankie. What's up?
Morning, Earl. Morning, Teddy. Things are okay. A bit hot. I was scampering around this morning. I had to take a run to the market as usual and hustling, but everything is okay.
Well, the heat is on. That's what. But tell me something. Now, I know you have been doing commentary this year for the first time with Parish. How that have been for you?
It was okay. Despite the challenges, not technical, operational, logistical challenges. It was good. I enjoyed it and looking forward to doing more.
And in terms of the tournament so far and the talent you see on display, how you
I have to be honest and say I was a bit disappointed at the standard that I was seeing. But then again, there's people who are, the Masters matches that I saw, and people who are not really seriously into the game so far. And then again, I saw the Mexico team, and there's some youngsters there looking good, looking okay. So, but I was slightly overall a little disappointed in what I saw. But there's hope for the future.
Okay.
But see, I must jump in for one guy.
Yes.
Because that word again, challenges. The Parish Network got challenged with the games too. We got challenges because some of them venue up to standard. And think about me, one guy. Even for me, only the truth me now. So I don't care what you know. The only thing I know is the truth. And the challenges, basically the teams, the fields and so on.
The field. I remember the first week I was supposed to go there, the field wasn't ready, and you said, the match played.
Yeah.
But you said, no, you don't like this standard, no, we're not streaming. So I appreciate that.
That's what, so I set standards for myself. You know what I mean, Frank, that's me. When I go there, I want to do something good so that people can see and appreciate what we're doing. And you say, I disappointed for you now. I can say why. Because you always willingly want to come every week, and most of the time I game and stream, and I do nothing. And to me, it's disappointing. Because the kind of readiness and the willingness and readiness and want to go, and most of the time I call it out. Take for example, we're going to Seaton's, whatever, supposed to get to the 10th to the final, couldn't get the 10th, so hey, I put all stuff in the weather there with all this rain, you know what I mean? So this is what happens. So I say, you're going to get the kind of practice that you have to have had.
And indeed, when I asked to join your network, the vision I had, as I told you, I want to see this type of thing go places. And not only follow the standards that are already set, but improve on those standards and do the thing properly.
And that's how we view things, though. I don't know mediocrity business. Mediocrity is not me. It's a saying that's what says again, you know. Like, I keep repeating it. When we started first, right, one camera, one this and one that, and I said to them, 2019, My vision is for Parish to challenge sports and so.
Of
We're not too
course.
far from that, you know.
You must have a goal in sight.
Our biggest challenge, to be honest, which I am not the big man for that, but get some technical people and some camera people. And I must say again, that young man there, the technical man there, he has done yeoman service. One of I saw one of his students up to yesterday out Jolly Harbour.
One of his students.
He came here, the guy was doing real good.
Okay.
It was about time to get in the field. Say, Daddy, he started work now.
Oh, man.
So I understand, yeah. So what's the job going on? I said, oh, I went now 4 jobs me do almost.
Okay.
He leave Jimmy Bay, they working night. A young guy, about 19, 20.
Okay.
So I said, look, now you're young, no time to work hard. Put it hard work now. So, like he idling. But Arden has done, look, he got 2, one from academy, one from grammar school. The training doing good now.
Good.
Then after exam, they want out to end up in university. It's not for lack of trying. It's not for lack of trying. But there's where we fall in. Because sometimes they might not be available, which is seldom. I was our biggest available. But when Mark not here again, I wish Mark had him around. Take for example, next month, Mark got about 20 days.
Okay.
When he come, he got for something again.
Okay, well.
So they'll tell the artists, man, I was putting a plan together because we should be doing the car to organize some stuff for Corners with T20, which is in July. So we don't get the meeting together yet. So we got Karin, Kerry and Karin, Wayne, those are the technical guys, you know what I mean? And Mark never around. That with Arden, you know what I mean? So Arden double up. Technical man
Mark
plus
seems
camera
like a
man.
busy man. Many irons in the fire.
We many hats.
You see, they probably have it is many hats.
Yeah.
Like you tell Mark, I keep telling Mark, they probably have it, you know. Right? You are busy out when Parish has something to do. Like live streaming. You're like gonna plan this thing properly. So there's where we make an extra effort to get some more technical guys.
Yeah, definitely.
We
Yes,
need them.
It's a lot of pressure on Arden.
Okay, I'll tell you something for a guy. Like I said, we can stream 2 games right now simultaneously, you know.
Okay.
Where we know camera,
You
you
have the
come.
equipment.
You have the equipment,
Right.
but without the technical guys. So there's where we wanted to go. You get it? And I can promise you, if we do the job for Corner Smooth, we can get some more equipment again. So maybe they put into 3 games one time.
Okay. Well,
We have the computers with them.
Okay.
We have the computers and we have the transmitters and so on. So, like, you have 2 transmitters. They don't take no the back set. Or just test them one to make sure they're working.
Okay. Well, we were creeping, or you were creeping before. You're walking now. So soon for now you'll be sprinting.
And I can tell you, we did some testing the other day. So make sure we can do 2 games one time.
Okay.
We put it all that in place, guys.
Good stuff.
I don't want to know what, so the Parish, for example, if we have the technical staff, we can do a game of Freetown. We can do one of Erlings. We can do one of Willie Kids. When you go on YouTube or Facebook, you decide which game you want to watch. Because all the games going to pop up on you. That's what they see when they're watching Western cricket. You can go to see games. You have 4 games you can watch. Anyone you want to watch, you watch. It's your choice.
Yeah.
So, Frankie, you're a technical kind of man. If technology, they use it.
Well, yes, definitely, and get the personnel to man the technical equipment.
Yeah.
And as I said to you, when you listen to, well, I grew up listening to BBC. On a Saturday time, the BBC sports program, you hear them man going, let's go down to Wolves now and find out what's happening at Wolves. And what's happening up at the Emirates Stadium, and and the shifting between games, and but they're commenting on one game in particular, but they would shift every so often
Tell me something.
to another game.
Well, first, I'm into what we would need. Why you got there for?
What do you mean, what?
We can tell you why.
Right.
We have the equipment for that, you know.
Okay.
But the technical can't sort it out yet. Hey, man, guy, we have the equipment. I tell you what, though.
You'll get there,
We were trying to do that since Thursday League. About 8 years ago. And Patrick Jarvis used to be the big man with Parish Thursday League, Frank and so.
Okay.
I say,
Patrick
he's
is a good
supposed to get to Dennis Landry to get that equipment. We never get it. After they move out of the scene, do the research, we have it. So, even I clear hall and so, the stuff is there. See, it's instead of like the card in on the phone here.
Uh-huh.
and you can go to the studio, you can call somebody that early, what's going on, like,
Yeah.
if some BBC heard that, why I wanted it for a guy.
Yeah, man.
So those are the kind of things you know. Like, you know what I mean? You can shift it around.
Shift and yeah.
So Frank, make sure we have the equipment. But the technical man, he say, boy, that's like a minus sum. The minus sum of nearly 2 years. I know we vex, right?
We'll get there.
When we will get
Tell me
there.
something though, Taddy, in terms of Parish League though. I know the two tournaments gone so far.
Yeah, 2 competitions, yeah.
And you have Thursday League coming up and then.
We're supposed to start should have started last week. But we started the cut was next week. Because again, the time after most of them are from Masters playing the teams and so.
Okay.
So, and those are guys from the Masters, those are guys who organize the clubs. So it will be a headache. You know what I mean? So, we have enough time to finish that and move stuff easily. Summer is on the schedule for West Indies stuff. So we got 2 weeks, and then a Saturday when the West Indies does the World Cup next year, we can finish out that. Then the Sunday, the final one of the Sunday half.
Okay. So the Kirtley Amber is a what? What type of?
It's in 30 overs.
30 overs.
It's like the first two. Those are the first two.
And tell me something, in terms of the teams, is the same teams on the original two tournaments playing?
See,
and increased teams?
as far as I know.
Oh, okay.
As far as I know, if even 4 now would have been done quicker.
But for you though, in terms of Parish League this year, as the chief organizer and stuff like that, and forerunner, how you feeling about the season?
Just say Frank, very disappointing.
Uh-huh.
To me, the teams and some of them are so young guys, to be honest with you. Some of them, which is good, it's commendable. I was telling somebody just the other day, I was in Seaton, where we live, in the village, where we get my fish and so. And my partner, Bosa, was there. And 3 guys get looking for Bosa there. I said, we want to play in the team. So I said, how I get play if the team are practicing? So I said, Bosa, we want to practice. Those guys are like 12 and so. None older than 13.
Wow.
Seriously. Even Javid's son. Our partner Javid's son.
Okay.
Have you?
Uh-huh.
You have you, man?
Okay.
All guys will come in school and so. Have you? Have you last name? I forgot. Freeland. His son play with them now. He has son about 12 years old playing with the Seaton team.
Okay.
7 up, the son was supposed to start playing with them.
5 years, I know 5 years young son.
He's supposed to start playing with them. So
Okay.
he played combined school.
Combined
so,
school.
yeah.
Right, because I
So, but there are plenty of young boys who want to play, but Frank, teams don't practice.
Teams not practicing.
So the guys can't get you. You know what I mean? And to me, that's the disappointing thing. I want to go cricket or not to hard in cricket in practice, first class and so. Which to me, it tells you, where we're going with this jockey cricket.
And that's the thing. That's the same thing you're hearing in football. The teams start the season, struggle to get the team, to get the side together, and then they just
Football
stop
too?
practicing. Football have that problem too. A lot of the, can't even say clubs, teams. A lot of the,
See,
a lot of the get-togethers.
Frank,
They don't. They can't. It's difficult to sustain.
When
it.
I team put on there now.
Huh?
I don't want to steal my ton. But I tell you, so then in the clubs and in teams. And then I like hear that.
And that's the
But
thing.
it's true.
They have to form clubs and not just have a group of men together.
Remember, partner talk about it for over this morning. He called me this morning about 6 o'clock.
Right.
A guy in Garfield in a buckskin. He wanted to go to Parish League. And we talk about that. Somebody want to pay the cup screen and they want to pay nothing. So just pick a man out of the feet. Hey, you want to play with us? That kind of nonsense.
But let me ask a question again now. Let me be the man that be on the opposite end. In terms of Parish League, the organization of Parish League, and the cricket is, as I said, is going down. From an organization standpoint, what do you think you can do to assist the team, Canada clubs, the teams to get where the level that you want to get?
How can I assist?
Yeah.
I can't assist. What can I assist? What can assistance I can give them?
From the organizer standpoint, can you the organizer?
What can the organizers do?
Huh?
Except organize matches with them.
No, you have a meet with them and tell them just stand there and what you like
We
to
did
see.
know that. We know that. There's something we talk about for years. This is not just now. We talk about that
It's
for
getting-
years.
As you just said, out of your own mouth,
Yeah.
that is going down.
I'm saying, we're saying that for years. Pick young boys, get the young boy, get the old man out of the team. It's like, say, you flip a try best when you see you on the
But
13.
is the interest there in the younger set?
That was mentioned in meeting Thursday. And the person come from was surprising. Can he coach in the schools up? Now, that to me was surprising. If this coach in the school set up, you tell me you can't get guys going to play. if you have like influence in them. That's my take, Frankie. No, it might be difficult for somebody like, let's say, Earl, who never really affiliated with cricket, to get some young guys to play. But, Frankie, the important thing is, right, from my experience on Rising Sun, if you're not practicing, nobody come by you.
True.
So it's the older ones, I said older ones, the established ones then have to set that example.
See,
And form clubs, if you to use that terminology, rather than teams.
even for our clubs,
And show the example of the commitment and the practicing, the constant practice.
even for our clubs, everything mash up.
Why is that?
Why is it?
Frankie, you got to pay dues and so.
That's the way we have to go, I think. You know, if we are to be, if we're serious about
Okay.
development of sports in
Frankie,
Antigua.
how many people want to pay? Some of the big men don't want to pay to the club now.
Right.
Look, that's what I can hear you.
Therein lies the problem.
Frankie, if you say, well, boy, look, I was giving a joke up this morning. You know, part of the bus can give me the joke, you know. Because we have an issue there. Say, tell them I have to pay transfer fee for a guy named Marcelin. Marcelin, big old cricketer.
Transport fee.
Transfer fee.
Oh, transfer.
Transfer fee,
Yeah,
yeah.
transfer fee.
You know what I mean? So, they have an issue with that. Then they say, they want to look, without the name child schoolman, when they say, schoolman, but when you're old senior man, you ready to see the man early. You can't not play one commission and know you are ready to see it. So, because something will wave that still no. But no, a man will tell me, but the same man will say, well, but you charge off with the Andrew boys, the same Joel and the Hillary, two brothers. But I say, you didn't ask the reason why. Guess what the reason why? They start playing pickets, they get job this week, they might be moving into All Saints. All Saints job, then they go to Freetown.
So they're moving all over.
So say, then the paper transfer, they maybe they move on the place. No, they say, oh, it's a school man. Yes,
Right.
you can see no discipline in that.
Right.
You can't coach them in the kind of song for a guy.
No, you shan't.
You have to discourage it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You never carry wanted the money, but you try to curtail it. You know what I mean? You can't have that. If you play with Michael job this week, you move on carry pickets. 2 weeks ago, pickets job them, you can't have all sense.
Because Hillary New Wintrops. That same Andrew. I remember him playing with my son. They were playing a match for New Wintrops a couple of years ago.
A couple years ago, I was there this morning. He played with News this year. And something go wrong. He can't see all the team again now. What's the joke? I didn't even know that.
Let's say, I don't see that is come on. So let's say, come on, that is. And Derek, the captain Derek is on.
Hey,
Who captain Derek that?
Derek the Masters.
good morning, guys.
Captain
Good morning.
Derek, the captain.
Vice captain. I guess Mark.
Derek can't be vice captain.
Derek can be vice captain.
No, Derek just joined the team for the first, so he'll be vice captain.
Derek.
Good morning.
As a Taddy say you can't be vice captain. So tell Taddy who the vice captain for Masters.
Signal window.
Video.
That is yet to be determined by me. But sure. I am just a player enjoying the game, sir.
Derek, I know that you can't just join team become vice captain already. Something right.
Maybe we come and take him in Parish League. So maybe
No, it doesn't work so. Well, at least it should not work so.
But if he coming in with the experience and the knowledge and the skill,
Let me say something to you. The only experience he got, a fatness. That's why he make the team. Because I want some fat man that can't run on the field. I know what he has
I
going
tell you,
for.
bash your boy. Because I play back this morning. I play like who can cut. Hey, Derek. So tell me something, Derek. So I think you all played the game yesterday, right? Correct? Against St. Martin?
Yeah, we played yesterday against St. Martin. The first game was abandoned because from overnight showers, basically. But we played the second game at a different ground, Sandy ground,
Right.
versus St. Martin.
Okay. And I think some get some runs in that game there. I see Greg and
Trish got some runs. He led the batting attack with 42 runs. Gershom got some runs and Greg got some runs. Gershom got 24 and Greg got 18.
but myself and Teddy was looking for your name, but we didn't see your name. What happened? You didn't play?
Yes, I bowled 4 overs, 1 wicket for 18 runs, actually. Puddin and I, Puddin got bowled 4 overs. He got 2 wickets for 10 runs.
Okay.
Hey, Derek. Derek, no one earlier is nonsense. If I were looking for your name, I'm looking to say pull an injury, I put up half the string or something. That's all we're looking for. Yeah, you don't do nothing. You play a whole season of ball and you don't think you make 20. So, I don't understand. How can I expect some good performance for you? Something
Well, I would tell you this much, Mr. Arundel. If you had looked carefully, right, in especially like in the 2 day now, you would have seen that I actually made the ABCA Team of the Week. In one game, I had a combined score of almost 100 runs. I made 50 something and 40 something in both innings. So, I mean, it shows that you don't really study the social media that often.
No. I definitely wasn't studying, especially Boland's team, you know. I would tell you Boland's guy to make 101, so where were that Nancy story for? You know what I mean? So I didn't study them, to be honest with you. I'll be honest with you, I didn't study them. Because Boland's, you went to the right team, Boland's. They don't like practice when the condition is good, and they find excuse also feel something, so hey, they want to practice after a while. So you went to the team right after practice.
But hasn't Boland's been struggling for a few seasons now to get a team together?
That's what I'm talking about. They use excuse now. Boland was struggling for a while.
Even using women or young girls and so on?
Well, nothing. Some girl, if the girl good enough, I don't have a problem with it.
Well, no. I mean,
Yes.
the point I'm making is that
There are
had to bring in women
challenges
to
at the moment,
make up
right?
the team.
They have at least about 3 or 4 under 15s in the team between male and female, and the situation with the field is difficult for them to have full access with the field in terms of to even keep a pitch they are prepared. So basically, they had to play the entire season without even having a home ground due to reasons beyond their control in terms of that aspect there. The nets that they have there also need some work, especially for the run-up. And the batting cage itself, even for the nets, actually need some serious work. In one of the cages alone, the top net actually has sunk in halfway, actually over the batted area. So they are faced with some serious challenges. But to be honest, they're still actually going through a rebuilding process. You have young Orlando Peters' son, Andre Peters, who is still a junior, a little junior, I would say. There are 2 young boys that play almost every game. I don't even think they're 13 or 14 as yet. And you have 2 young girls also who play that are still under 15. So, truth be told, it's a tough rebuilding process. But I mean, the spirit that they show in the game, you have Gavin Williams' son also who's playing, and he's still under 15 also. So I must say the strength that they have and commitment they have to want to play and get better even in the game. Andre Peters, baby's son. I mean, he's a leg spinner, and I've been speaking with him, and I can see that every game in his bowling, he has improved in terms of how he pitching the ball with the leg spin, and he turns it quite a bit also.
Derek, I want to piggyback on something you said just now. There have been challenges in the practice. Let me ask you a question. I've been going to Bowlands for years now. I spend a lot of time with Jolly Harbour. Anybody make an attempt to prepare the pitch? The pitch itself, they play match on. I doubt it.
Yeah.
My watch was here the other day. I talk about that.
I would say I doubt it.
Huh? No, but you say they did, and they have football fight in the city.
Exactly the point
They
you're
have
making.
countries with football teams.
So football can go somewhere, and they go practice, cricket practice and football come after.
Yeah, they had
So I was saying to you,
toss-up.
Earl, that's been going on for years now. Bowlers hardly practice on the pitch for years, then they don't practice. So now Derek the Nazis over challenges out of the field. It's unfortunate for the challenges out of the field. It's unfortunate.
Right.
But this been going on for a long time now. Come to be past here now. I mean, you look to see bowlers practice and so on. And they don't practice and they use the pitch. They want to go in some net somewhere or the other, something or the other. But not even using that if you have it. But if you don't have it, go to the damn field.
Right.
You get some practice going. That's my point. Because I pass, The man from passed it 3 times yesterday. Can I go Jolly Harbour?
Right.
Go ahead and have like in the earth. So I look out for them for years now. No. One time they see a young boy for Gamma's son.
Right.
Say me so promising this and that. They can't get to come practice. You got football or something.
Right.
So there's something out there that they don't have the discipline, the organizational skills. In my opinion,
Right.
you know, I don't want to use excuse something behind it. You do something, man. You do something, get something. Look, cricket practice like maybe 4 o'clock. I'm just guessing.
Right.
Football, man, they come at night time. I do water out the pitch and so on, and then football.
They can have discussion with one another
man.
and see how and share the field.
No, Dirk doesn't use excuse.
Yeah.
And Dirk, see, he shouldn't use excuse now. Because police a football team, police a cricket team.
Right.
And police using the same field they use.
Right.
It's been out with Dirk, the excuse.
But what I can say with him, what he said a while ago, I got the opportunity to watch Bowlers play a game. I know the game finished early. I saw 2 youngsters.
I said the game finished early.
Yeah.
In the bowlers game, they finished early.
No, but what I said it was against my son, and they had 2 youngsters batting. And I actually, after the game went down, I spoke to them, and finally it was Orlando's son and the other youngster.
Okay.
And told the same Gamma's son, you guys are a nice young team here. The side of the yard are the distance to go and practice and stuff. Because these guys, from what I'm seeing, once you do constant practice and stuff, next 2-3 years, these guys can be a force to reckon with.
Nothing wrong with that, but you have to practice.
Yeah, that's what I said, they have practice.
Like you said, I agree, you have to practice.
So hope Derek and other senior guys.
Derek would. Derek only would we call police on the field. He now will play with them, now, to be honest, you know. He now will play with them. But he so want to go to Bowlands. He make the choice as captain for police and so. So again, so he partnered, go on the team now and all kind of stuff.
Derek, where's about that?
Defend yourself.
Where's about that, Derek?
What you laugh for? He never that line. Oh.
I must say, right, Taddy, I believe you should go into politics. You would do very well, right?
Derek.
Police cricket field, I must say, right, it's a police cricket field. It is so huge and humongous that cricket and football can be practicing at the same time on police cricket field, which we have done time immemorial. Understand? It's very difficult to compare police cricket field to any other field in Antigua other than probably Coolidge Cricket Ground or the stadium because of how vast police cricket field is. So, I mean, that is an unfair comparison. But however, you are correct. And one thing I would say, you see the discipline, it goes a long way, holistically. And without the discipline in order for any team in the world to maintain going practice and being disciplined with the practice, he ain't going to reach much far than probably the little talent that you have holistically.
True. But I want to take it some again. I don't want to come and misinform the public, but police feel so vast. Police boundary and the pull boundary are very short. The mid-wicket boundary are short. They tell about no vast, nothing. They use no language up. They talk about vast feel and all that. And the China with me, like I been playing police ground before you ban. So I been playing with them before you, but I played with them since the 60s.
So you don't think the cricketers and footballers could practice at the same time?
Yeah, no, not at the same time.
Not at the same time? That's what he said,
No.
They can't practice at the same time.
Especially, as I said, down to the west, they're very
The
sharp.
boundary are short.
I know.
Long way is okay.
Long
Yeah.
length, yeah. They're not
I ain't playing out there for you, man. You can't fool me up. I know police field.
Right, that is what you have to say about what Dirk does share about in terms of bowlers and youth development and practice and stuff like that.
Well, look, I think practice is very important, right? And I always say if they can't do batting and bowling, which I think what a lot of people want to do when they go practice, they must be able to do a bit of fielding. You know, that's what I think. And seems like some people don't want to field these days. So if there's no pitch, nobody could tell for practice, which I think is disappointing. You know what I mean? Because you spend 90% of the time on the ground doing fielding. You know, so look, I don't know. I've been in Antigua a few times, and that's one of the things that's lacking is the practice sessions. You know, when there's no pitch, no one want to turn up for practice. You only get about 3, 4, maybe 5 people turn up for practice when there's no pitch in the middle. So I think, look, I'm sure Paddy right, Derek right too about the practice. You have to practice if you want to be good, and you can do that without even batting or bowling. You can do other things. So that's my
What?
take from this.
What my take is this. You never might be watching in Anguilla now.
Dean.
You never your uncle.
Dean, my uncle.
Your uncle might be watching in Anguilla now.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's in Anguilla
Wow.
for Masters.
the Masters.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's where Derek is right now. Moreland is in Anguilla too.
Oh,
Yeah.
hang on. So how? What? Police not on team this year?
No, they're on the team because they said
Right.
security stuff coming up. They don't have no time.
No time.
Yeah, so they have to treat
Yeah.
with this. But all the time then I got no, there are more murder than before.
It's true, remember?
Oh, goodness.
Remember his ISIS stress we have now,
So I don't know, we're now busy than busy. Like, we're busy doing something else. But
Okay.
where your uncle in Angola. But
In Angola, right.
I don't want Dirk gets with nothing. This boy Dirk Moreland. Because coach Abdi, and Abdi hear that the story what earlier time about some shot in his bowlers got. When you see bowlers pass 100 twice from over here score. I doubt it's 49. They sound like schoolboys on in 15 cricket.
Well, before we continue, guys, let's introduce Coach Abdi Hughes. Good morning, Abdi. What's up, man? Welcome to Sports Man. How things?
I'm good, Mandela.
Nice.
Yeah, it's good to be in the house.
Nice.
And I must tell this boy Derek, Earl will tell you, we had somebody in the show 1 week, and the person is saying, well, our next game we have is against Bowlands, and so the man, well, that's an easy game. That's how they say about Bowlands, and it's disappointing. I like Bowlands team, but my problem is and the Bowlands are one of the most team to practice in Antigua, That's one of the problem I have with the cricket teams now.
I'd like to get in something here, especially that Coach Abdi is here, and the mention of fielding practice. How much of an emphasis is placed on that generally in clubs throughout Antigua?
Very, very little.
Very little.
Very little. Yeah, but with me, I know the importance of it. So if we're in the net physically, everybody can participate, everybody can bowl. So I'll utilize who are not batting and bowling and fielding and catching until their time comes around, everybody get that opportunity to field and catch, right? So it's very important, but it's very little utilized in our local cricket.
And Frankie, that's a very valid question. Because the more the T20 part you over they got no emphasis. Well, emphasis I was
fielding is becoming more.
any kind of cricket, fielding important, but more so in the limited overs game. Because 1 or 2 was when you're losing the game. So it's very important.
But as a follow-up to that question, though, how good grounds do we have? Because fielding these days involve a lot of sliding and dashing and that kind of thing. And you're not going to do that on some of our grounds.
No, Frankie, I disagree with you.
You disagree?
I can tell you why. We saw the dive and so factory feeling good down. No, it's
Factory was reasonably well grassed.
the grass that was really bumpy field. But we put them in a position so they can dive in. You get in the habit. But I can tell you something about that. Because you mentioned that I played the Rising for about 11 years. I Rising field one of the worst field in Antigua. But guess what? Them boys were playing at the time, boys were playing tiny Vivachers. And the man say, Vivachers never get a bad bounce, Rising Sun.
You never get back.
Never get a bad bounce. Everybody get bad bounce, duck out the way the ball go ahead. But he never get a bad bounce. His timing was so something.
Exactly.
Man used to say that all the time, But I just say maybe luck and timing, however it is, you know what I mean? But I tell them, so now, when you play cricket in Antigua and you're a very good fielder, anywhere in the world, you're going to be an excellent fielder.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, excellent.
Yeah.
Because you don't have a bad bounce like that. And guess what? Can you mention the grass? When they went St. Lucia in the Winter Lions field, a nice field, no? The boy glad to fall on. Maybe I said you compare to Antigua. You want to fall on, but then dive and so. But in Antigua, look, Abdi tell you, when they play this over Rising Sun and so, and you play CU Farm, you know, I'm far down now. There's a stone in the flint, so they cut your pass. You know, why did the ball pass again? You know, that should that. So, the field, like I say, is important. For Abdi, you know, teach me how to dive and that kind of thing. But, hey, you're limited. Okay, I tell them all the time, look, only recreation grounds, nowadays, sticky wicket, stadium and so on, to an extent, flip a field, you know, in the kind of, but those are the fields are really good fields. Out of the field, hey, you have to go play cricket.
What about pivots?
Picket's not so good either, man. Picket's not a good idea.
No. I mean, from the looking outside, but when you go on the field itself, it's not as good as, you know.
Yeah. That was anyway, you have challenges in the field. Like if you tell them guys, they won't listen to me. Every field can't be like recreation ground. Every field can't be like stadium. You get a grader, get a surveyor, follow levels, get the graders cut off, and then they get bumped there. Because the most famous cricket ground in the world is Lords, you know. On one side higher than one.
Yes.
So who's your field that was flat all around? You understand the point I'm making? So long as you're on the bumps and either side, you're good. Then they try to compete with like stadium in the village field.
Well, let me ask you a question, Abdi. I know they say coach, but I'll get into the coach section yet. That's down the road. But tell me about the Abdi Hughes when Abdi Hughes come and start playing pickets first. Cause I think that's when I know he has a name, Gamma. I think Gamma come and pickets and have a farmer.
Right.
So tell me how was the pickets for you? And pickets man watching right now. Kerry watching you from pickets so.
Kerry? Yeah. Okay, Matt. Well, I have never played school cricket, number one. When I started playing for pickets, it was at the age of 17.
Right.
Wind ball was very popular those days. And there was this man we called Packy, which is George Adams. I was bowling quick with a new ball.
Right.
The
soft
ball. And he passed the same time and said, "You boy for misuse, you're bowling this quick and want fast bowler." So I went out there and tried. It wasn't all bed of roses because I think, well, the wind ball could as bounce as the new ball. But I was baptized by one Wally Brown. At that time, you're playing for Atters.
Yep.
And the field to the east, there was no houses. There was a paddock to the east there. That's 1979, thereabout. 79.
Late 70s, early 80s.
Yeah. And that's the time when Bobby was playing home and away.
Parish League.
Yeah, Parish
Bobby
League.
was playing Parish League.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
See, no, I was giving somebody a joke there. They talk about Bobby, you know. One was Artie Nibs and one was the guy walking the politician. Two of them over Bobby, you know.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
Seriously, two of them over Bobby.
And, you know, I started there and I was heckled by one by the name of Bacchus and Angelite because I wasn't ever coached.
Right,
so I was just bowling, if it's not short, it's up. And they, instead of encouraging, they were cursing. And it's long after I get to understand, learn from each other while bowling Ricky Martin, which is
sex,
right. You know, and the good length area. And so after now, you know, you understand the game and know the areas to bowl. And I becomes very important in the team, you know, and in 1991, I got married and went to Falmouth to live.
Oh, that's where I got to Falmouth. Oh, so I get to Falmouth. Yeah. Okay.
And I played for Falmouth and, you know, the rest is history. Right. So I used to play back and forth like the same 4 games after qualify for Parish League for pickers while I was playing for Falmouth. And so, yeah, that was me in a nutshell. I never played school cricket, but, you know, I've got
what do I find it for you? Guys have Bacchus, Angelite, is because you have.
Yeah.
What am discussing body? Because you have?
No, he started playing.
Reagan.
That's my body. Don't say disgusting, brother. That's my body.
He started playing late, and he used to play school cricket actually, but I'm a twin brother,
Right.
Ellie.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Ellie the footballer.
Yes, right. So he passed and see this guy named Welling James, were
Yep,
batting
yep.
William James, and Reagan like, hey boy, every time I pass you, you're out and I'm in a run. So he like, well, come play now. So he went to play. He started at number 9. He make top score.
Right.
That's Reagan. And as they go on, he go up higher in the order, and I think he scored some 5 centuries for Pickard.
Yeah,
He was very hard-nosed.
Yeah,
cricketer.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I would say discussing, but body that.
I think back then Pickard was have Gale, Sancho, you,
Six,
a nice, good team.
Nice little
The German guys were fast. Bottoms. Bottoms, and the first one they called open bat one, Angelite.
Yeah, they
Right.
were a powerful team.
You probably played the rally too.
Yeah,
Right.
the rally, Clyde.
Okay.
Rally brother.
Yeah.
Whiskey just played
Whiskey
Pickard's
played,
thing.
Whiskey played some too.
Right.
Whiskey played too.
Yeah.
Right. So Pickard's
Whiskey
just
played,
have a
Whiskey played the Rising Sun and
Right.
Pickard.
Right.
He made Antigua team play for Rising Sun.
Right.
Yeah.
Whiskey.
Yeah.
Half spinner. That's a
So-
body.
That was it in a nutshell.
And then Falmouth, now when you had Falmouth, you guys did a lot on Falmouth.
Yeah, but no. By that time now, I'm more aware of
Right.
cricket and myself.
Right.
You know, so I like to play against Liberta.
Right.
I always have good figures against Liberta, and I'll put them on the back foot.
Right.
You know, so I normally have good spells against them and other teams. You know, but I had some good time.
I want to interrupt rudely. See, you have a good spell against Liberty. What happened to South View?
Listen, Taddy. One day, we were playing the final against Liberty at Falmouth, and I was going in recreation ground before the double-decker breakdown.
Right.
So when I walk in there, Warmer say, "Boy, you can live long." So when I walk in, went upstairs. I say, "What happened?" He said, "Boy, chick just in there said the only man ever run here Abdi." And me bang, no serious thing. And me bang all Leeward Island fast bowlers. He said, "Look, Muamo, this man you couldn't put me there Falmouth." I could hold more man. That's cricket.
Can't think that time it was you or Vince Sarko straight new ball, right?
Yeah, and Dave Mead.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Right.
In between there, yeah.
Okay.
But as I say, with cricket, right? You reminisce. You can reminisce of the past. But as I say, I get my baptism from Wally Coast. I wasn't afraid to say that up front.
Right.
Because then you learn.
Right.
Wait, there are plenty of man want the bang boat now.
Well, okay.
Well, it's called out of Century Parish, you know.
I know that.
Well, it's
Yeah,
called
Wally
out
Coast
of
is a
Century
handyman.
Parish.
Yeah.
School out of Century Parish.
Right.
What about, he might have started with Pan View Ovals. So you never hear what the team, right?
No,
The people play for the team.
Okay.
This practice does by, there's what's the judges serve all,
Right.
the concrete strip in the area.
Okay. What's the name of the team?
Pans View Ovals.
Okay.
Pans View. Vivi played
Learn
a
something
couple
today.
Yeah.
And wait there, still there. Wait. Derek
Dallas.
and Dallas, you see, buddy?
Yeah.
Hey, Dallas, what's up, mate?
Yeah, me all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dallas,
Yeah.
when you come auntie again,
Hey.
right? When you come auntie again, you have to go by your neighbor in Willikis and tell you how Abdi running.
Who that?
Your neighbor chick.
Oh, chick. Yeah. Yeah.
I remember
Chick is
when-
a good
when
man, you
I
know
was
what I
at
mean?
Willie Keys. Doesn't mean Dallas. I was at Willie Keys, the Charles sent up there, and they were setting up some stations. And he was telling the guys, look, in secret, but that way, look, I see you quiet. Them boy, they're so sharp enough. You know, but that's cricket, man. But Dallas, what's up now?
Yeah, look, me there,
Yeah.
you know,
Okay.
the
But tell me
the
something
cold
happened.
season now, you know what I mean? As you can see, me have on long sleeve, cold season.
Tell me some
You know.
in terms of coaching though. How you decide getting coaching though?
The thing is, right, when I used to play cricket, I used to coach football. I used to coach bullets. When bullets with the same sex, keep and
You just play football too?
play as a coach.
Boy, you just play football?
Long in this village league.
You just good?
No. I will give you that. I'm very honest. No, it wasn't good.
I didn't realize you was coach football.
Yeah, man, I used to coach with Sancho.
Right.
Yeah, man, when bullets near bullet.
Right.
Yeah. So
Wait. Assistant coach or head coach?
head coach, man.
That's why we want clarification. We want clarification. You tell early never good. But not being good to me can't be a good head coach.
Right.
People think only players
No,
can
I
play.
was no, sir,
No, what I'm saying, people have the opinion that
Right,
only
right.
good players can make
Right,
good coaches, which is
right,
not
right,
true at all.
right.
You know, so I just wanted us to get it started.
Yeah. So, just as I did in football, I translated that into cricket.
Okay.
I was very high on discipline and physical.
Right.
Because if you're not disciplined as player, you can't get nowhere. If you're not physical, you can't get to accomplish team-wise
True.
what we want. So I was very high on that, and then I carried that over into cricket. Because basically then, it's managing people then. If you already can manage and know how you can get the best out of that sport,
Right.
and you're playing this sport now, you're supposed to can do that. So I just transfer into that. I started, it's Betty.
Right.
Ursula Hurst.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we were playing a game at Falmouth against St. Paul. We're playing against Mahiko.
Right.
That time we have Marley, a young
That's a young man.
Tayo also, yeah. And I pick up 5 for 13 from
Yo, Tayo watching us. Tell me, yo, Tayo.
yeah, Tayo.
Yo,
Yeah. I can't remember, but I pick up 5 for 13. So when I finished, Betty came to me and told me he want me if he can come and do some work at Mahiko.
Right.
So I did. That was 2007. Yeah, and we haven't played any semi-final for the past maybe 5 years.
Right.
We played 4 semi-finals in that said year, and 2 finals, and we lost all.
Right.
Okay, because that group of players didn't know how to. They never play finals.
Right.
But something went awry, and I wasn't called back.
Okay.
Right? So I'll leave it at that. And Flipper, who was living at Clay Hall at the time,
Right.
he always keeping a track of scores on the
Right.
sport. And so he said, well, he probably have talked with Betty, and he said like Mexico don't want to know.
Right.
So I need help. So
Right.
you can come and work with me.
Right.
So the moment they said that, I really like coaching.
Right.
I like to deal with people.
Right.
And the moment they said that, they told me that the Sunday and the Monday I was down there waiting on the team to come, the players to come.
Okay. Good.
Before they come, I was on there sitting, don't find
Waiting. Okay.
Right? And so it starts from there. And I spent 4 years at Liberta,
Right.
had some good stints, win 8 championships
Right.
in the 4 year, learned some good stuff.
Right.
Then I become monotonous. It's become monotonous for me because then Jimbo and Kadim done gone on to play for Antigua, who gone to play for Leeward. There are no other youngsters there to get out of that.
Right.
So, and then we're just winning. So I like challenge.
Right.
So I resigned from
Liberta.
Liberta. I went to Pickett's, who were playing Parish League 2 years by that time, 2010 and 11. That I remember 2011 they played at the best of the 3 against St. Paul's, and St. Paul's beat them 2-0. I said to Bascos at the time, I said, Bascos, this is the last time you're going to beat Pickett's, because I'm coming here full time from next year. He said, Pickett's choke when he come to final. When I went there, because then it started pre-season training
Right.
we won 4 championships out of 5 in 2012, right? And again, the rest. In 6 years, because the last year I didn't win in because we got promoted to first class. Then you had the young Parish League team who I was traveling with, But in 5 years, Pickers won 14 championships.
Okay.
In 5 years.
But I heard this something a while ago now. And I'm here saying, wow. Hey, just this weekend thinking about it. Parish is our best of 3 and so. And I tell him, I want to go back there. And I tell you why I want to go back there. Because of this network. Because of the network. Because without the network now, people look forward to the next match.
Right.
Instead of a one-off.
Right.
I'm just thinking about it just this week.
Right.
Go back to the best of 3.
So now you come out here.
You know what I mean? Okay? Just like basketball and this
Right.
series. You know what I mean? That's a 1.5 game.
It's a 1.5 game.
Yeah.
What can I throw in a question?
Sure,
Yeah.
So you had a hand in the development of the Rakim Jimbo
Yeah.
and Kadim and
Yeah.
all that set of players. Yeah.
Yeah, I can remember Kadim told T. Willie Jr.
Right.
down at Dredgers one night. He said, T. Willie, if it wasn't for this man here, me and Jimmy would stop the cricket because of what was going on. Right? And I used to have a white starlet.
Right.
And I used to be laughed at because Jimbo head used to touch the roof of the starlet, right? And Kadim had to sit in the middle of between me and at the back to balance the car. Right? But he was two lad that I really loved.
Right.
Yeah, and the talent was there. So, I mean, every time when I do those type of human service, my mind run back on Taddy and Mohammed.
Right.
Because they were like father figures to their players. Right? And so, when I do that, I mean, I know I'm in good company. Right? And, but everywhere I go, you find people attached to me, and I lend that father figure role to them. Because after cricket, there's a life, and you have to teach them through that. Because what you find, a lot of cricketers come through. Coach, they're there with them, but they don't deal with the cricket. They haven't prepared them for the life after. There are many who they wouldn't even go on, but when you teach them about life, you prepare them for another journey.
You talk like a real coach, man.
I'm a coach.
I see dumpling. You're playing against dumpling for police.
Yeah, man. Play dump it, come on, and knock you over.
You're not going to dump it?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. No, there's your milk follow. Yeah. You're supposed to call dumpling wicket.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, he's in the 11.
Good buddy Derek there. Derek, ever carry bats? Derek, Moreland.
No, I think I have a real ball against Derek.
Oh, okay.
No, I never played against him.
Okay, you have a lot of chat now. You have a lot of chat.
Yeah.
They got a fat shot.
But then after now, I resigned from Pickett.
Right.
I really wanted a break.
Right.
I really wanted a break, because from Mahiko, which is 2007, 4 years in Liberta, then 6 with Pickett, I wanted a break.
Right.
Because bear in mind, the closest destiny I have to travel is when I was when coaching Falmouth. Liberta,
Liberta,
just there.
Yeah.
But from Falmouth to Pickett every day.
Right.
Imagine that. And back. Yeah, that's called a sacrifice.
No place in Antigua farm, man.
Paddy, gas.
I understand that.
Okay.
I
But then
understand that.
after I resigned from Pickett, I said I wanted to break. Then I get the opportunity to deal with the female. And I went Jamaica with the Leeward Island female team.
But before I reached there, though, I think I went to England to do a stint. And the stint
Oh,
was
yeah.
before the female. I think the stint was before the female.
Before. And
Right.
yeah, when
So how was the opportunity in England, though?
well, before England it was with Bob Monstrat.
Montserrat, okay.
Yeah, I was contracted down there to coach. Unfortunately, last a year, but short vision people wouldn't see.
Right.
So it lasted a year. It was good. I heard Berlin were talking about football and cricket on the same field, right?
Right.
Now that's danger.
Right.
As a coach, the first thing is safety.
Yep.
Even if the cricketers are in the net, so the ball.
Safety is the first thing in coaching. So when it was a bit challenging down Montserrat,
Right.
because it was one ground they have down Little Bay.
I don't
They had
think
they have the next Salem now,
Right.
but there's one the Little Bay, and the track and field was training on the ground,
Oh.
and I like waiting, so I'll have to do more physical. Instead of cricket,
Yeah.
the cutter ball is going to run, you can run across the wire and they run on the ball. So I should do more feeling, physical, get them more prepared, And so when I asked the president, so when the coach is going to stop, when is the day? He said, Coach, we practice only every time, and I said, I'm not going to do that. Next thing, a ball flick to mid wicket, and the runner not looking, and he run his sprain his ankle. There goes his career. So I didn't play while they're running. So even though we played, it was short because safety is the best, is the first thing. So I went there. The tournament was in St. Kitts, and it was 1 year. Then after that, that was 2012,
Right.
2013, again I was contract was signed to go to Thames Litton as a club which Richie Richardson played.
Right, right, right.
And so I was in charge of cricket.
Right.
That was outside of
Liberta?
outside of winning. That was one of my highlight reason. That anywhere I go, I coach cricket, so I have to look over my shoulder. And when I have all white dudes sitting in front of me and they have to adhere, I'm telling you, that was a proud moment.
Right, right.
And Jimbo was there. Jimbo came. First of all, when the contract for me was 3 months, Jimbo was the end of the year. Well, the season was in September.
Right.
So I was to come back. Yeah, 3 months between that. My mom went up the 2nd of May. My mom died the 28th of May. And Benji, my brother in Antigua,
Antigua, yeah.
call and tell me, look, you don't have to come because that's what you love, so you can't bring my mother if you come. So I said, okay. But on Facebook, me and the captain for the club was friend. So he see all the condolences.
Right, right.
So when we went down to the club now to coach, and he told the chairman of the club that Coach Mom died. So he asked me what I'm going to do. I said, well, he said, okay, the parents said,
Yeah.
I could stay. And he said, give me some minutes. That's the chairman.
Right.
And within 12 hours, they already accumulate the ticket to come home and back.
Wow.
And it's all because of the impact that I've made on the team right away.
True.
So now, up in England now, everybody, all the parents is on the website.
Right.
So they know what's taking place in the club.
Right.
Right? It's not like here.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
the parents know, and they knew that I was there for 3 months.
Right.
So even before my mom died, they already told the chairman, Coach has to stay.
Right.
We never seen him like this. He has to stay.
Right.
Right? And so before I came back home, when the year finished,
Right.
my ticket already bought for the next year.
Good stuff.
So that's the impact that I have on players, right? Then it was very good. It was very good experience, you know. The captain now,
Right.
who has over 1,300 runs in the club, Mike Dixon. He has a brother, Chris Dixon, and his mother who prepared the tea, and his father is the umpire for the ones. So his family really in the
Involved.
in the team, in the club. But how they do things, remember the contract is I'm in charge.
Right.
So I'm telling Mike, this is what I want.
Right.
This is what I want. This is what I want. Okay, coach. Mike went back out and did the same thing. I said to Jimbo, you're out there, and I spoke to you guys what I want. He spoke to Mike, and Mike not listening.
Right.
So I called emergency meeting.
Right.
I'm in charge of cricket.
Right.
And the chairman, everyone, I said, look, if I'm in charge of cricket, they have to do what I say.
Right.
Because whatever they do is going to reflect me.
Right.
And the captain, he don't want to hear. So they sack him.
Right.
Over 30,000 runs for the team.
Right.
They sack him. The mother left, stopped doing the tea. The father stopped umpiring. After about 5 games, they come back. They say, Coach, you're right. The point I'm making, when you're doing the things that are right, you don't have to look over your shoulder.
Right. Correct.
But when you want to do what you want,
you're kind of
they will do what they want. If you allow them to do what they want.
Sure.
Right.
And so he came and he said, Coach, I'm sorry. I said, the game is a winner, not me.
Right.
You know, and so right now we're still good.
Right.
Really, really good friends. You know, but
And that's good. You want to say something?
No, listen up. When you're in charge, you're in charge.
yeah.
You can't let somebody want things for you.
Right. It's a mistake with it was Leeward's team or Antigua team?
Leeward's, yeah. It was good. in the sense that they were better prepared than the last 5 times that they went.
Right.
Because this girl, Eldora Sylvester, she even made an interview on Weber
Right.
and said that
Right.
it's the best preparation they had since they started playing.
Right.
Now, in me, I didn't feel good.
Right.
What went through my mind, I said, he was a Teddy. Now I know how England them feel, how England coaches them feel when they get up and they lose. When they get whitewashed every day. I mean, it was tough, you know, but it was a challenge. But if it was a continuity on what I had, they'll be much better now.
Right.
But when I came back, Kuma took over the team, and then they came back down. They won a game in the last competition, which is good.
Right.
But there's no program for the female. You can't just go and play competition.
Right.
You have to have competition among yourself. You understand?
Right.
To compete with your opponent.
But
Yeah.
let me ask you, because we may say that for the longest while, or even quoting your wild, you know.
Correct.
How did us pick people just to go play tournament without any organized cricket? I don't understand it. But okay, there's no development in that for sure. You know, so
There's
I don't-
this
well,
girl-
you might know, Abdi, I don't know,
Right.
okay, I work on the system a little bit. And I asked somebody the other day, so, why don't you start a program like that in primary school? So you got some young people, and then when you get to secondary school, you have them some more.
Right.
By the next 4 or 5 years, there are plenty good young
Whole ton.
the talent
To choose
there.
from,
They can
right.
pick. You can have tournaments.
But let me tell you, Taddy, 2018, when I was dealing with the local Antigua team, in the afternoons, because we're keeping record of who come to practice and stuff like that, right? Because then you start put things in place.
Yeah.
If you show interest, you have over 20 odd people come in, like we practice Tuesday and Thursday and Saturday mornings.
Right.
Yeah.
So you could play cricket among them in the afternoon. When Kuma took over 2019, that stopped. You know what they did? The 2019 from over 20-something people. Maybe you're not going to have everybody playing to go on.
Yeah.
Just like local cricket. What they did is only who play for Leeward, they train in.
No? But how
That 2019.
How you can still have a fresh.
Thank you. You can never have, if you're just going to have that to coach. And that's why the girl Larry get into umpiring.
Okay.
Because she was with me in 2018
Larry, the
playing.
girl from Liberty that we had. And
No, little bit girl.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
okay.
yeah, she was playing. But because now they told her it's only who played last year is going to Kuma going to coach. So she go umpire instead of continue playing cricket. And then many just go along the wayside. Right? There's a girl I'm coaching, Dallas know her, Ariana Farrell. Nice, with good balance, stuff like that. She get discouraged. Everybody is not strong as everybody, yeah. So hearing now that they're gonna only pick who played last year, like what they did this year again. After all that training in the afternoon.
So you said they did it this year again.
Yeah.
See, that's the problem with this stuff, you know. I don't mean you, you know. I mean, I argue about that for the longest while. You might call months shot how many players you have. You can argue with how you have. I just show what I mean. But you know, in the tournament, because let's say 6, we have 10 that deserve play. And they might have 2.
Right.
I'm just using.
Yeah.
But if you don't give, because you eliminate, say, let's say, Farrell guy mentioned, because she didn't get an opportunity
Right.
to show the case.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
she's not going to win.
No.
Just like the same Larry girl. So she says she done
Go
with that.
umpire.
She go umpire.
Yep.
You have to get an opportunity to shine. You know, we put them on the stage. But if you're not doing that, just you played last year, so we aren't you. That's nonsense.
Abdi, I've heard, I'm trying to remember if it's in cricket or football, the script of having an elite, they have a coaching program for the elite. And there's a term I never like to hear because it's going to discourage the person. Oh, I'm not elite. I'm a smart
It's
person.
amazing that you brought up that.
That's a term I've heard. Elite.
Because I was just going through my mind this week.
Okay.
When I was on a program with Spliff a couple years back.
Right.
When they used to have grassroots.
Right.
Remember they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Spliff called Shafto.
Right.
And Shafto was asking about, what you plan forward with those grassroots players. And he said the very word, well, after this we're gonna pick out the elite. So I didn't say anything then to Spliff on the air. When he hung up, I said to Spliff, nothing coming up this, because if you're gonna have the elite, one of the doors, you need to bring those up to the elite standard.
And then just tell them,
Yeah.
you're not good enough.
Exactly, and then
It must discourage them.
yeah. So it's just this week I was thinking about that
See what
very same
happens.
statement.
In my take on that, right? That is a cop out. I said lazy people who don't want to do the work.
Yeah.
Because it's from the same on the set you might find people.
Of course.
Say you don't want to eliminate nobody.
Everybody doesn't progress at the same rate.
No.
It might
It
be
doesn't
some
work
little
so.
thing you mentioned about becoming a
But-
father figure. Some people develop and just want a little personal attention.
Right.
And
Look.
then they blossom.
Hey,
Right.
when I got to go combine school first, long before I was coaching, that time one guy wasn't there. When the guys came against the LD, was an elite guy. Trevor Ralph and so. Mark Chestnut Simon, which he was a nobody now. Which he awkward. But which he work hard
Right.
till he
Exactly.
outshined them.
Exactly.
Except maybe LD went to test,
Right.
which so I'm saying to you,
Yeah.
you can't lay nobody aside. Then they come practice.
Hard work, always
Put in the hard work.
outshine, yeah.
It's okay, some people more talented than some, they can say the natural ability. But hard work. Work in the game. Can eliminate people.
Dallas, you can jump in, you and Maryland can jump in anytime.
Marlon still there?
Maryland still there? Or level left?
I think Marlon left. No, I think, look, the thing about Leeward Islands cricket for women, I should say, is and Abdi right, there's no program. That's I find that hard for even people like Shanish Hector and so because there's no program for that. You just all of a sudden you just pick what 14 people and take them to St. Kitts for a week or 2 weeks, and then expect to play in a tournament that don't do well.
Right.
They can't do well if they're not playing. That's the problem. You know what I mean? So you need some sort of tournament where the girls play against each other for them to if they're able to do really well against the other small islands. Like Trinidad and Windward and all those places there, because they're the one that outshine the Leeward Islands team.
Yeah.
And it proven to show that other than this year, Leeward can't even win a game of cricket. You know what I mean? Because they don't know how to win, and they don't know how to win. So, and the reason why, because they're not playing. They're not playing, and a majority of them play in men's team, right? Which means they don't really, some of them don't get a lot of opportunity to actually do their craft as well. So that's where for me, that's where I'm coming in this part of trying to help people like Shanisha to get them out to play somewhere else, where they can play a lot more cricket, and then when they come back, they're in a bit of form to go straight into the Leeward Islands and play, because they've had a good 6 months or so playing somewhere else, because that's not there in the Caribbean, so that's unfortunate. So, Abdi right, you know what I mean? Like, I like young girl Farrell. I think I watched her, and the girl is a good girl, but if she doesn't get the opportunity, you know what I mean, then all of a sudden she will just drop out because no one is given a chance, and I'm sure there's plenty like her.
So, that is. Abdi said something which is very important, and I harped it a little bit, because who played last year played this year, invite them back. But you said somewhere else, Dallas, and I said earlier, the people going, they're lazy, because most doesn't have a team. So they can put people together and practice and play matches.
Right.
Does that mean saying is either? Some people might just show up and say they play, so women want to play. And I say, everybody saying is play cricket, women play cricket. And we have two girls. But then they play the competition and they can knock ball good enough.
Right.
But there's one said and leave Islands team. Which is nonsensical. It can't work like that. And I don't vex people with that. Sorry, Abdi. When you hear the story they want to pay women like man.
Exactly.
Not wrong with that,
Right,
I think that's fair.
If the kid,
But bring something to the
yeah,
table.
man, that's right.
Well,
That's
look,
right.
I see the girl who was in the batsman who make her and was one.
Yeah,
Haley
Taylor,
Matthew.
Matthew.
What was your name?
Haley.
Haley.
She looks good.
Haley Matthews.
But if you give, because she played all Australia, all over the place. So she's developing. And sure she plays in the country. Because I guess there's some other guys at the point might not know. in the 60s, 70s, I think mostly in the 70s, I remember, when West Indies had the first woman team and so, there are a few players from Windward Islands, some from Trinidad and Barbados. But those girls that play with the man team, they used to play with the man team, the big first class team, so they were the practice and so on. So it's nothing unique.
Right.
But now this woman stuff gets so big. You know, when I ask Sheila about, it's supposed to have your own league like
Yeah,
your
man.
local league.
Yeah, true.
So like Abdi said, find some young people who want to play and they young talent. I came up just I don't know if it's the same Haley Matthew girl. Somebody from Barbados started playing the 17 of a woman
I think it's she,
team.
you know?
I think it's she.
Yeah.
I remember that. I remember when somebody started playing the 17 and so on. But you know, she played at the guys and play or practice with man club team and she ain't afraid nothing, so she constantly
From the
to go
time
down.
she came in, she came into the team when the women last won a T20.
Yeah.
And everybody that saw this young lady, young girl, I think she was still in the teens. then,
Yeah,
of course.
teams.
How she line, how she, this is a talent. This is somebody who accustomed to cricket.
But like I said, no, if we don't start them at the club level and this level,
They wouldn't
and
develop.
that's something, play more themselves. Like, see, when you pick the team, I suppose that team for Antigua playing against St. Kitts, and
That's
when
right.
Levis playing against Antigua,
Yeah.
then you pick. And tell you something, you start with the man team too, get another tournament. The man team too. That's why we're going to drop out from the selective business. They don't want to part of this. You can't be selective for 40 team, you play 50 overs. I can tell you what the reason being that for that being too. When I was selected, Jim was the captain for Antigua team, right? Kareem Gonzo, he batted like 5, he can't bat in and so.
Right.
Kobe James, bat one, the number 3, get some ones. He finds the number 7, give somebody a chance.
Right. Get him there.
Jim was batting 9 and 10.
Yeah.
Okay, you want the other guy to get a chance. What kind of story that gave me? That can't make any sense. Then they don't hear people say, well, aren't you going to win a tournament for so long? You don't play for win, you play for give guys a chance to develop and make the team. You get me going from? If you're playing 4 the game now, hey, everybody get a chance to bat sensibly, bat for long, and you see the talent. But I remember when they selected them, and there's some guy from, I think Montreal or somebody, man go fly, she make some ones. He said he should be on the team. He make plenty ones won this man, and the man is a fly straight.
But speaking of tournaments and development, Cool and Smooth just ran sponsored a tournament in St. Kitts.
Yeah.
T20.
A T20.
Yeah.
I think that it might be better if funds are put into place to get a Leeward Islands competition going so that we can have maybe top clubs from Antigua playing against top clubs or teams.
2020, you mean?
Whatever level of cricket.
No,
And I would even
it
prefer
can't be
it-
whatever. Get coolest. We're not going to 2020.
Okay, well, if it's that, it's
That's
that.
what you love.
But to encourage competition among, and I think we have to start looking at the broad picture. West Indies cricket, we have to start at Antigua, St. Kitts, Montserrat, Leeward Islands, and get our act together first. So if we can get that kind of competition going, because they'll be crying out, when last we have a Leeward Islands competition in the 3-day or whatever, that kind of thing. That is what it is, the downfall of our cricket. So we've got to start, and I think it would be better if Cool and Smooth, rather than going and say spending, or whoever, I'm just saying Cool and Smooth, tournament there in St. Kitts, tournament in Montserrat. Let us get together as a Leewards and get that kind of Leeward Islands inter-island competition going.
Okay, where you get the money from?
Cool and Smooth finding the money.
No,
get
no,
other
no, no,
people
no,
on
no, no,
board.
no, no. Couldn't we not find the money for that? Couldn't smooth the Leeward Island some of that.
But it's a good card, but Lee would
No,
have to be on board with that.
The idea is great now.
No, when,
But
but when they say
fancy
we
that.
haven't had Leeward Islands competition for how long, what's the cry?
Money.
Finance.
You get one next month. You get one next month. That's it. So let's
Well,
see.
I'm hoping to have one, but I'm saying to you, Frankie, Couldn't smooth might want to do Leeward Islands 2020. He might. Doesn't have a stand for bringing team out around the place. If you can afford it, because remember bring them up, host them,
Host them and put them up and
yeah,
so.
liners and plenty bucks. But you see, I will tell you, I've been knocking a good friend Enoch for years now about that 3-day tournament, 4-day. What kind of 3-day? And I'm saying, just like even said, look, even if you have a team, and saying you should have a team, I'll have a team. It's simple. Host everybody in one country. Right? Then they work out how long you're here for, the cost and this and that. Let's say your cost 80,000, 100,000. Now, are you telling me that the host country association can maybe put up just 30,000? I don't use 30,000. You got to know the sponsors say, you give them 2,000, 3,000. So you can afford the bill and say, Western board I want 20,000, 30,000. To facilitate this. That is where I was going with it. Because you need that 3-day tournament, Abdi, for young people to get a chance to develop.
Right.
I remember one year the guy from Huey Smith, he scored a lot of centuries. Never get a chance to do nothing. And that irks me. Because the guy was a young guy still in his teens. Not a chance to do anything. You can't let them go on the wayside. Sure, you have to quickly know and hard to do anything. Because let me say something to you. Don't care how good they perform in regular Antigua tournament. It's not the same like Cleveland's tournament.
True.
When they played, Antigua would, I was going to pick 2 teams or 3 in Bank Monster and things and so. But when they go to the big team, because in the Cleveland tournament, man, Buckle and Chamberlain, it's a different feeling to go play. The nerve system for some people. Some people like the challenge. You get me going with one guy. So this is why I say, I used to tell Earl, that's why Parish is a two a lot. Because when you go and play against foreign guys, sometimes have a big name that, if when you go to New York and play, I play the man from Barbados, play for Barbados team and Jamaican team and play in this tournament, play against us in New York, play for Guyana and so on. You meet them because them guys want a team winning in New York, and big sum for them, but they get a job for them in the week, and they play a weekend where they're playing something still. The same guys who play against a lot, Royal Lewis. He play against a lot in New York. When he play for West Indies, he's play a lot. So I'm saying to you, it's important to get guys out there against foreign, I call it foreign competition, not the local. Because when you play against them, some people, when they play, the man say, man, boy, the man come back, but he good boy, this is come. When they play against him, he's so jokey. Exactly. The difference was against Frank. You can recall, you're young, but not so young. It's old days, every Sunday night, you go to Zachariah, you get Advocate newspaper from Barbados. You get Express.
And Express from Trinidad.
Trinidad and Guardian. When you look at this right now, you think that man is the best in the world quick enough.
Yeah.
You remember that Frank guy? Earl too young, yeah, so you know what I mean? But Earl, they had those kind of things highlighted with them guys. Only know social media, everything, everybody say you have local sports, some people talk with them plenty. But those, look, when they were saying they should play in 1979, right? Boy, I said, boy, we have 6 guys in the team that's come from England, one of them murder a batting and this and that. When I was in the man, I get jump But I'm saying to you, those guys played in England and all that. And they're pushing their own guys. In Antigua, nobody pushing now. You ever heard that now? You ever heard the respect?
Antiguan crowds and spectators.
So just like Dallas was saying, giving Sean Asia the life of that experience.
Yes, they need that experience. They need that. Hey, look, all players need that experience. All players need the experience. Look, I was telling somebody at the beach this week. Strangely enough, I was telling somebody at the beach this week. I used to organize my Canada's sponsor Parish, New York and so. And then remember this year, my son wanted to go. My son was going up, so I said, look, let me go beg American Airlines and ticket, boy. Me and them go. Let me beg them one ticket. They gave me the ticket, right? And then all of a sudden, a part of flakes come to boy, and they Ridley something, Ridley this and Ridley that, and you know, feeling away because West Indies getting big. Say, boy, okay, you know. I said, boy, all right. But give the ticket to me by one to my son. But I say something to you. That was maybe the best stuff. After Ridley came out of the tour, with him keeping improved tremendously. He started to get cameras, keep on his thumb for medium pace ball and so. In America. Someone saying to you, hey, tours can do a lot for people.
Opportunities.
You can do a lot for people. You know, different competition. And not only that, you know, when you're a young guy, leave your mother house and go travel overseas and live with people. A different setting. You learn to you learn again and thing. Because some people can't manage your own people, you know. So all these things to learn. All these things to learn for a guy.
But you, Abdi, I want to touch now on the coaching, but I know right now, presently right in the ACL League, you were new in jobs.
Yeah.
I think you guys had a good semi-final showing that you made the finals tomorrow against Liberta.
Yeah.
So for you so far, how you say the season? with the human chops?
Up and down.
Uh-huh.
Not good. As a coach, I'm not pleased,
Right,
especially with the batting.
right.
I heard that Teddy was talking about bowlers, but we got bowled out for 77 against school.
And the YOLO.
Against combined school. Listen, Francis, I don't have any hip on head, but me look for him. You understand? Because, I mean, but it wasn't good.
Right.
It wasn't good. And them guys, I'm trying to implement the system there. Because, you know, you're going on the road every day, there's way walk.
Right.
But then you're constantly walking in a hole, and you're okay in a hole. But it's not good for you.
Right.
Because you drop in a hole, you're going to damage your hip.
Right.
Right? So I said, listen, guys, this is what we're going to do. This is what I'm going to do. Give each player a personal form, a form to fill out where
Right.
you set your own
Goals.
that you want to achievable goal.
Right.
That was a pushback because they're not accustomed to change.
Right.
Now, some fall for it, but some didn't. So I didn't go through it fully. Yeah. So I say, let me back off and still go. But then we far short of 3 points in the two-day semi-final, right? Not playing good. We're now in the final, in the 40 over, not playing good. A little better with the batting. We bowling pretty well whole season. But just imagine that you would give in to this program and say, okay, I want to make 200 runs, that's my goal.
Right.
And everybody achieved their goal. You know what happened to the team? You fly out the water.
Right.
Yeah? So, not doing it, and where we are now, hopefully, I must be implemented next year.
Right.
Right? Because I coach to win. You see how the Falmouth there?
Right.
Falmouth far.
Right.
We said not very far, but yeah. Okay, so you have to have a goal and a plan in anything you do.
True.
How are you going to get there? How are you going to achieve? You want to play for Antigua, how are you going to want to play for Antigua?
Right.
You need this, okay, I want to get X amount of wickets. Not just bowl, you know. And if you're not bowling well, you look over and say, okay, I have 10 and I say I want to win. Let me get the ball a little fuller.
Right.
Come to the coach and say, coach, what do you think? This is the thing. For you to get better, you have to want to get better.
True.
You know? So, I'm not pleased, but I'm okay.
Right.
For being the first time I'm coaching them. Well, actually, I started last year.
Right.
In middle in the season. So I was just there and watching to see how the system run. You know, just going along.
Right.
And whole season study in the 2 day, yeah, New England 8 men, 9 men, 10 men. And some of those 9 and 10 men is 2 schoolboys who don't know nothing about cricket. You just put on the field to make up a number.
Right.
So ball go to them, they're like water. Right? So, I mean, you sit there and I said, this can't happen, which is this year.
Right.
And I put things in place, but they didn't fall for it fully. But next year, New England's going to be a team to be reckoned with.
So in terms of practice though, a lot of guys show up for practice and stuff?
Well, sometimes, in terms of work. Yeah. In club cricket, right? Especially things now. People don't like the game as before. People have to work. Some of them go to school.
Right.
I can't feed you,
Right.
and I can't teach you maths.
Right.
So if you have to go school after class, fine. Whenever you're not doing, make certain you find yourself at training. Same thing with work. And so we have a chat that will say, okay, I can't make it because I'm working X, Y, Z. Fine. Some have 8, some have 7,
Right.
you know, but who didn't come today, come tomorrow.
Okay.
So, you know, you mix up at the end of the day.
See, I wanted to go there to come. Frank, he asked me a question today about team and club. You remember that? No, see the challenge he has?
It's challenging, I know.
We're going to practice 7 by the 8, man.
Exactly.
And get the best out of them.
Yeah.
That's impossible.
Yeah.
But I want to pick up something, Abdi. Because he say school boy with 70 something, whatever that is. But when you listen to the schools generally are very disappointing. Generally.
Yeah, school.
Because when you play T20 now, team score 200. When you play 40, it was hard and team score 200 now.
Yeah, I see.
I listen to the scores.
Yeah.
Hard and team score 240 over.
Even a game against Liberta and Rising Sun, I think Right, so make it something in the
But
final.
at the time of one game,
Yeah,
I
so
mean, the
it's
whole
generally
season.
You're right.
At the one game, most of the time the teams play, they score 200. And the 330, man score 200. Are you playing 40 overs? It's supposed to go you can't go 300 and so, 260,
It's the
270.
cricket poor.
Right.
Something, the batting not perform well.
Can it come back down? I don't think the team is vaccine.
Well,
As
most of
Abdi
them
showed,
don't practice.
Most of them don't
But
practice,
at the same time too, there's like Abdi say, you have to set some goals for them.
Yeah.
You have to set goals. Like I would tell my combine school and my guys, look, we don't want to go out for the first 15 overs now.
Right.
But normal cricket.
Right.
But normal cricket. We have another 25 overs.
Right.
Hey, 25 overs, you score 6 overs per over.
Right.
Frankie, that's 150 plus we don't have already. You get me come from. So you get over 200 easy, but that was school guys. If you have some senior guys now who play for Antigua and everything, you're supposed to get 300 ones.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Take your time on the bat. Just take your time and bat sensibly.
And then another thing with practice, I was always say to the guys and make this be part of them, even though I'm not there. Yeah, make the practice be meaningful, because you can go practice and accomplish nothing. You broke a sweat, but what you accomplished today.
Right.
So make your practice be meaningful. If you want to bowl on a specific length, you work at that.
Right.
If you want to, you want to work on pull shot, you work at that. So you when you left practice, you accomplished something.
It's important.
Yeah.
I will tell you, when in my practice now, and I see you are full on,
Right.
I start challenging them.
1 out.
You're 1 out. If you want to make yourself full, 1 out. If you first ball and you're out, your batting done. So you challenge them.
Yes.
Then it gets tough on themselves.
Yes.
You know what I mean? They practice seriously. You got to practice what be serious.
So Abdi, if a batsman wants to practice his pull shot, as you say, would you instruct bowlers? Okay, bowl some shot, give him some shot.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
That practice all about.
That's what we can improve my weakness.
If another man weak somewhere,
Yeah, work
you
on
can
that.
challenge him.
Yeah.
You can say, all fast bowlers come.
Blue ball.
Yeah, Dallas,
Look, I think sometimes, Paddy, you say just now that, people make 200 runs in T20, but they can't do that in 40 overs. I think sometimes the players don't know the role that they play in the 40 over game, I think that they want to play the 40 over game just like the T20. You know what I mean? You have limited time to bat, only 20 overs. But then you get 40 overs to bat and they still want to bat the same. So I think that even players who bat at number 6, 7, 8, 9, they want to play as the same game, like if they only have
20 overs.
3 overs to go.
3 overs.
And that's a problem. You know what I mean? That's a big problem. So it just tells me that some of the guys in the team who bat in the middle order don't know the role that they have to play. They don't know a role, and I think that's where maybe after as a coach come in. You have to know the role that they got to play. You got to see us through right to the 40 overs, so right? And I think that's what some of the guys miss.
Yeah.
They miss that. All of a sudden, you get bowled out. You get bowled with still 15 overs still to go in the game. In your innings. That's a
okay,
big.
wait, finish. Would I say while I watched a game with Alces and Rising Sun just the other day, and I was saying, Roxy, the Arsenal man playing T20. This is a 40 over game. Everybody go there, whoosh.
No, we see. But Daddy says something where I go to. There where the coach takes charge. Okay, he's supposed to tell, look, we had 25 overs to go. Take your time and bat.
Right.
You want to swipe in the flying guy, the last over still there to go.
Yeah.
Take your time. Where you want to bat like 2 overs to go.
Right.
If you look, if you bat 20 overs sensibly, playing normal cricket, you can pick up 100 and something ones easily. You can play normal cricket.
Easily.
And
Yes.
If the players or the batsmen over there, a guy with real extraordinary talent, skill guys,
Right.
you get 170, 180 ones easily. Because then guys, a good batsman can play normal, good cricket shots.
Right.
But Dallas and guys, yesterday, we were practicing just to fine tune, yeah. I said, okay, coming down to the end of it, I said, okay, Asha, we're batting. Asha, can you yes? Okay, Asha, I'm going to give you now a challenge. All right? Yeah, look, see him there? I said, and how easy the challenge is, Taddy. Are you amazing how many times batters fail to this challenge? 30 balls, 30 runs, 2 wicket in hand. See how easy it sounds?
Right.
Because one ball can give you 6-1.
Yeah.
But mentally, most of our batters don't understand the game.
Right.
So, 30 ball, 30 runs, 2 wicket in hand. Okay, to that ball, right away they start get flustered. You have 18 balls to get 30 runs.
Right.
28 balls to get 30 runs. And he lost the challenge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good
It's
finish.
amazing how many times they lost it with the 2 wicket goals. Nothing, just bat. Just bat.
But normally.
And, and there's no explanation. Let's say how challenging it was. It was easy. They say it's so easy. Because if it was easy, you would have won the challenge.
Right.
But it couldn't. You know, so-
He's supposed to play himself.
yeah.
One guy, a one on the ball.
One on the ball.
I feel like a phone over.
A one on the
You
ball.
don't get away business. You know,
I-
1-4-2. Yeah.
But here it is. I remember the first T20 we won. Inaugural one. We were playing against Police. I was bowling.
Right.
We won 6 ball from 1 run. Sorry.
6 runs.
6 runs from 1 ball. Sorry. Good I was bowling. We won the game.
Right.
And when we finished, they were like, boy, coach, I just remember everything that we go through every week. Because as much as it sounds small, it's not that easy.
Right.
So I put them through that small thing for you to conquer that small thing before you get 50 runs to make from 30 balls.
Right.
And so when he hit that 6 from that last ball and one, so you know, you got to put them to the drills, that real game scenario.
You have to challenge them.
Yeah.
Challenge them.
Yeah.
Because someone that can't think.
No,
Right.
mentally they're weak, daddy.
Yeah.
What's the mood before tomorrow's final?
Good. And you know, amazing that you asked the question, because when before this year, I said to the guys, look, I played for New Intros. I played against New Intros. I'm from Pickers actually, right? But what I want is bring back some pride in the community. How we gonna do that is by winning. You're gonna bring out the old guys like the Irish and the Chad, and then like Chad will have talking to the guys them
Right.
every so often,
Okay.
because you know the experience that he have encourage them outside of me,
Right.
Because it's not about me, it's about the players.
Bouncing still around the team.
No, he dealing with combined school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's mean you feel like with as a mentor or
No,
so,
Like, he was
yeah.
coming to school.
He quoted combined school.
Amongst the spend more time on the golf course.
Right? And so they come out in numbers, and they said the 2 bus going over Liberty tomorrow. So
Well, I know everybody supported over there. They have
yeah,
support
and,
the team.
I mean, when you don't
Yeah.
you haven't won, haven't played in a final for 15 years, and now you're in there.
Right.
It raised some, you know, excitement and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah, so that busload
I
coming over.
understand the crowd support last week was.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it was good. It was good. But I'm hoping for a motorcade from Liberty too.
What's changing up in the bubble?
And before we go, I wanna manfully
Right.
say thanks to Dallas
Right.
in front of his face, even though we're not face in person.
Right.
I said it before. Thanks to him for his encouraging words. The many times we spend time on face to face on WhatsApp talking cricket in general, Dallas, and the stuff that he helped me with, brother man, it's not enough. Thanks to Sadio. All right. So again,
No problem.
from
Yeah.
my heart, really thanks.
I want to say something quickly to you, you know, I mean, because he said he played for New Jobs. He played for Pickers, he come from Pickers. But Pickers in New Jobs was one of the biggest rivals.
Yeah.
In Parish cricket, one of the biggest rivals at the one time. You know, it's like cut short.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, anyway, so Abdi, you want to say
Yeah,
something?
but tell you that Jerry Lowe came back just this week.
This week, yeah?
Last week he was here.
Okay.
So he just gone back Tuesday. And he was saying, hey, me hear your coach Blizzard now. Me go make a gate for Black Youth to come out because Blizzard the far rivalry and you go bang, coach up bang me now. So, those as you say that.
I know that. I can tell you something, you know. I can tell you something. It's strange enough, you know. It's even the junior stuff, you know. Like I remember the first time I saw bouncing and so playing cricket, he was like 11 and so. Pickers are a small team.
Yes,
and
it's true, yeah.
New Jobs are a small team.
Yeah,
Kerry
it's true.
Jeremy and so. It's Easter time. It's test match, you
Yes,
know.
it's true.
It's test series, you know. I said, man, don't play on the little boys. Just
true.
serious.
It's true.
And one time Barnes in the team too. Young boy, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I tell myself, man, this is nice. And that's why I said to you, why we can't still do that with primary school?
Right.
You might find some of the what they refer to the elite guys. Actually, are there ones, you know what I mean? That they discourage some, the others. But from that, you see the talent come through. Yeah, I used to watch them. I used to go and watch them, you know, Pickets and you, the small boys. It's kept his encouragement to them when they're playing and so.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I used to see them. And that's nice, you know what I mean? But I said to you, after you have a challenge to Mark, out the birthday, you might as well go follow at one time.
I like that.
You just want to go, when you get the block, you want to go one time.
But in closing though,
Yeah.
the short-term goal for me is like new interests. I just want to like spend 3 years with them
Right.
to set things in place.
Right.
But the long-term goal out there is to have a academy
Right.
every Saturday morning, because there's a lot of youngsters out there, especially down the west side, and they don't have any lead. Nobody there for them.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do, we're going to have a summer camp this year,
Right.
right?
When you say down the west side.
That's what I finally got it was saying.
The west side of the field.
Oh, I thought
That's
you
one thing
like
you
a
do,
new
Chris.
place,
Yeah.
long way.
A lot of
You've been
children
done by
now.
the cemetery?
Yes,
Okay.
okay, right. So when I have a summer camp out there, and then from that now, you'll launch now the academy.
Right.
Saturday mornings.
Okay.
Right? Because what I also would like to have is villagers playing for the village. There's nothing more heartfelt when somebody can come out of the house and say, "This is my son." You grew up in that. You play for the village, so you know when you're the support you get from the village. When cricket has gone, so everybody playing for everybody now.
Right.
And I don't think the vision is there that people want to do the work.
Right.
Try to use the word lazy. I'm quoting lazy. Too many talent out there is hidden.
Right.
Do the work, you'll find it. Right? So I'm going to have a summer camp, and after that, the academy.
Okay.
Yeah? And it will be a continuous thing that, then you want, right now we have, Chad Hampson have a nephew around us.
Right.
We were just playing around with some guys just throwing over, and I see he ball.
Right.
Right? So I said, okay, what's his name? But I can't remember his name, but his nickname is Boo Boo.
Right.
And so I get a pair of white, it was the two of them.
Right.
I got a pair of white for him, a helmet, a bat, a pad. So Earl, when you see we playing, he's all well clogger, well dressed, right? So he will walk around the field with his bat, and when he come around to where we reach, he drinks the water.
Okay.
And he pad off, and then, you know, so I mean, right there.
You see the chest.
Yeah.
Right.
And so he know, whenever we're going out to shake hands, he's with me.
Okay.
Come, you want to be a part of this.
Right.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when if he's carry the water, go and carry the water, carry a glove.
Right.
Let him feel what it is. Because that's part of learning.
He part of everything.
Yeah.
He part of the team.
That's
part
right.
of the team. You know, that's good.
And so when I'm setting up my cones, he know to go from a car to go and get them for me and pick them up when they finish. Let it learning.
Right.
But I want to find something for you. In this football season, I ain't done yet, but you almost done, I should done.
Yeah.
But soon the football season again. Where are you going to find space at your summer camp?
The only challenge, maybe summer camp is July.
Okay.
But the only July, the only thing now, coolness mode is the 3rd of July.
Yeah.
And it's all because of the T20.
Yeah.
In front.
World Cup stuff, yeah.
But at the same time, and it's going to be challenging to deal with, and then to deal with the T20 team in the afternoon.
Right.
But I'm up for it because I can't shortchange the future.
Yeah.
Right? Those ones know cricket.
Right.
But they don't know. And they need somebody to take them out of that. It's going to be free. And we look sponsors of stuff like that. But I just see too many children in the village that need help.
Right.
And so I'll do that. And the academy, stuff like that. And again, the rest will be history.
I must still have No, he said them for the west side of the village. There are two famous ones for news shows that came from the side of the village, you know. One day Theophile, one day Robert Joseph.
Right.
And Paulus,
Robbie.
Paulus is mad. Paulus is
Paulus.
Pat's son.
Yeah.
And the guys come from factory.
Yeah.
I know them. That area, the guys come from that area.
Right.
That west part of the field. So, so they still have guys coming from that area. You know what I mean? That's important.
it's them
So
all.
Dallas, we can
Guys,
give us some parting
yeah.
shots. Okay, it's at 11:45 now.
Technician say time to come off the set.
Yeah, well, at 13
Dallas, hold on
13
now,
minutes,
man.
2
So you say I'm a long single guy cold.
Yeah, it's about 4 degrees.
And I also had in Antigua, right?
Australia cold weather, someone. Dallas, when I was in Australia 2005,
In the winter, no?
right?
Yeah.
When I was in
Yeah.
Australia 2000, I met a parliamentarian, and he said to me, only one place in Australia gets snow a year. I forgot the name of the area he told me. So, but you don't get snow in Melbourne, Victoria, and so.
No
that.
snow in Melbourne. No snow in Melbourne, but
But
you
cold.
get cold. Like you wake up in the morning, there's ice on the window, there's like little ice on the glass, the window. So you know, you go to the car to start the car. Yeah, with the frost on the windscreen, and, you know. So you get cold in the mornings, man. I tell you, you know. So I'm tell you, it's like 4 degrees now.
Wow. I'll agree with
You know.
some cool right now. Don't get rid of that.
I tell you what that is. I mean, I can make a trip
Yeah.
down to get walk with something cold.
You know, so yeah. It's about my long sleeve. You know, I be inside the house about my long sleeve. Long sleeve clothes. You know,
So
so
give us your parting shot, because we got to get out of here.
Yeah.
no problem. Well, look, the guys, thank you very much for really having me on. Every time I come on, it's really
that is.
interesting.
Hey, that is, hold on.
Yes.
I'll now have you on. Yours come on when you like.
Well, to be fair, I tell you must come on, come high part Abdi, come he wants Abdi. So to be fair to him, I told him to come on and join Abdi.
Yeah.
You jump in and come on,
Yeah.
and you feel like. Yeah,
You know,
you're like
so-
on the horse.
But, well, you know, it's always good. It's always good. You know, the conversation really, really good. And for Abdi, yeah, look, much appreciated. You know, as I said, you know, you're a coach, and you know, I'm a coach as well. So, you know, things like, you know, whatever I can share with you, you know, even videos to look at that you send me and all that stuff. Then these are things that we share because we're coaches. We just try to help out each other, you know, where possible. So, well, yeah. But look, thanks again for having me on. We really appreciate it. And Frank, always a pleasure.
Yeah, man.
But I must say something quickly, you know. The last year here, you played for Pickets.
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
That's when we were promoted the first year.
Yeah. It was good. It was good.
And it was
I
good,
managed
yeah.
we managed to win a couple of games, and I didn't play the full season. I only played a few games,
Yeah.
but it was good.
It was good, yeah.
And you two boys just jump on Gunnar and Richie Francis. Watching. Gunnar, Jensen Joseph. I know he don't
Which you fancy?
and the basketball man that
buddy.
kite us, buddy.
Hey, the kite man.
Yeah, kite man, watch the show, yeah.
Man.
Well, Frank, your closing remarks as we go.
Well, it's my pleasure to be here again, and it's always good speaking to these knowledgeable cricketers, coaches. You learn just by listening to them, and I have to say congratulations, Abdi, on your success you have had, and wishing you all the best.
I forget I said something. The man in London from King Frank, I don't understand you, man.
I learned a little from you.
Teddy.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's good to have Abdi, you know what I mean? And we had a nice, it's a very good program. We started jokey.
Right.
Got its first two guests in the show. But it turned out very good, you know what I mean? Turned out very good. Because guests didn't come in until then showing up. Yeah, we want to talk something different about fishing and this other thing, which is our network all about. Different stuff, not just stick to any one thing.
Right.
Even culture.
Right.
You know, we talk about it, especially players, not just players, sportsmen who they got a different field now and so on. You want to hear about their music, what do they do? That's what Parish Network is all about. So I tell you, we had a damn good time today. At least I had a good time.
Right.
I enjoyed it.
And then I'm going to listen out to hear if Abdi walk home for fun, but I be going to motorcade.
No, man. Motorcade and then back.
Well, I just want to say, Abdi, thanks for coming. I really enjoy, as I say, we really enjoy interaction with you and stuff like that. And I just wanted to say, continue to do the good work you're doing. You know, talking to you, you know, I hear you all the time, see you all the time, but talking to you, you always nice to talk to the person and to get a feel of the person and stuff. And you sound like a real coach, you know.
Like the keeper,
So I give you that. Well, I would just want to wish you all the best tomorrow in the finals, you know.
Yeah, man.
I'll be out there, as I told Flipper this morning, I was coming out tomorrow to watch the finals.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks, man. And my party shot. You know, coach is an international language.
Right.
Anywhere you go, as long as, and so Dallas and I share a lot of information, you know,
Right.
and I'm not afraid to learn from no one, because that's what life is all about.
Correct.
So when you can get better, swallowing your pride,
Right.
the sky's the limit.
All right.
You know? And thanks again, Earl.
No
As
problem.
you normally meet at Barry and just short talk, but no.
Guys,
But my joke is,
Yeah.
I thought this Bacchus was cussing you off and this. I thought the Barry would cuss you off. The Bacchus was a mouth, man.
Yeah, but here is the Teddy. He was telling me, Bacchus, Abdi, your team shot the bat in. So I think you want to come at bat number 4. So I said, Baki, I'd prefer to use Barry at number 4. Because Barry will listen to me. He said, but all the knowledge I have, so you go up do what you want. So, you know, but it was good, man. It's really good.
Well, good stuff,
really
man.
good. Really good.
Well, guys, have a good weekend.
Jingle your keys and get in gear.